Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am back with another topic. This topic is property damage liability. If you hit another car, finance, or any property and case worth of damage, property damage liability coverage will pay for the repairs and without it your responsibility and for paying for the damage. If your car is worth more and you will need to pay an collision coverage to repair and or replace it. Collision coverage will also uncover any injury caused by accident and property damage liability if you hit another and car finance or any property in case worth of damage. Property damage liability coverage will pay for the replace. Without it you're responsible for paying for the damage. And if you are car worthy more will and you need buy and collision coverage to repair and are replaced, it collision coverage will also cover any injuries caused by accident. Property damage liability if you hit another car, finance, or any property caused for worth in damage. Property damage liability coverage will pay off repairs without in your responsibility for paying and damage. If your car and nothing more, you will need to buy collision coverage repair. Replace coverage also cover any injury caused by accident. Property damage liability if you and hit another car, finance any property and case worth of damage. Property damage liability coverage will pay for the repairs without it's your responsibility for paying for damage. If your car is worthy more full and need to buy and collision coverage you repair to replace it. Collision and coverage will also more an injury caused for an accident and buy and the collision coverage will also cover any injury caused by an accident and personal injury protection PIP and personal injury protection PIP is required in many states on your auto insurance policy. PIP is a type of coverage that will pay and the medical expenses and lost weeks and caused by an injury sustained in an accident. It will also help and the cost of preparing of funeral in an accident and resulting in death. The Personal Injury Protection PIP and Personal Injury Protect is PIP required in many states. Your auto insurance policy PIP is a type of coverage that will pay and you medical expenses that the loan biggest cost is injury sustained in an accident and personal injury PIP and personal injury protect PIP is required in many states to your auto insurance policy. PIP is a type of coverage that will pay to medical expenses is loss of wages in case of injury in sustained in an accident and it is will also help and with the cost of an accident resulting is the must is. However, this is our auto is the coverage and may to not and available in some state. And it will also help and with the cost of preparing for funeral is an accident resulting in death. However, its insurance coverage may not to be available in some state and our auto insurance and policies and auto insurance policies PIP is a type of coverage that will be pay of medical expenses and loss of which case and energy and injuries sustained in an accident. It will also help with an The cost of preparing for funeral in an accident resulting in death, however, this insurance coverage may not to be available in the some state and other auto insurance policies. And rental car and reimbursement coverage and rental car and reimbursement coverage is in type of insurance and that the many of is called and transportation expense coverage if you are in an accident and the rent car is you will be an responsible for cost repairing an insurance policy rental car and reimbursement and coverage rental car reimbursement and coverage is no type of insurance that you may need to learn about it also called and transport expenses coverage if you are not in accident two-wheel and rented car is the total in a will be responsible and for is the reliable repair. Insurance policies and rental car and replacement coverage and rental car replacement and coverage of is the type of insurance that may need to be learned about it also called and transportation trans coverage if you are in an accident car and rented car is totaled in then will be responsible and repairing. And the lucky is the insure and coverage and rental car refreshment is next is car is this next refreshment is next our refreshment and car transport is this next in our reliable is our provider and lucky this insurance coverage will pay for repairs in case of collision and comprehensive loss and supposes you have accident you have can use insurance here and another and car as you and wait for repairs and if it is not requirement by law to and have is insurance coverage but vital for you need and talk of it the William and Mickling Insurance Agency and we can help get an from reliable auto insurance provider. Luckily, insurance coverage will pay repair case of collision comprehensive loss and supposes you have an accident then you choose insurance here another car and as you and wait for repairs and it is not requirement by law to behave this car insurance and but violate your right to talk at William and Mickling is insurance agency we can to help and get and from reliable auto insurance provider. Keep supporting, keep watching, must subscribe my YouTube channel. Allah Hafiz.